Hostinger is an all-in-one web hosting platform that offers everything that businesses need to transition online. Now, for me, I'm always trying to identify and bring to light the best online tools that are dedicated to small businesses. And after diving in, researching and testing many of Hostinger's small business solutions, I've found that Hostinger offers one of the best AI website builders that I believe is a fantastic option for most small business and e-commerce website requirements. So if you're after a functional website that can be built with a no-code drag-and-drop visual builder and offers an AI toolkit and more, then don't go anywhere. I'm excited to walk you through the simple step-by-step process of choosing a free domain name, creating and then customizing a stunning website for your small business with Hostinger's AI website builder. Okay, so before we go ahead and launch into Hostinger, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already or if you're new to this channel, and that way you'll stay updated with actionable videos and tutorials designed to equip you with the skills, knowledge and tools to help your small business thrive online. And with that happy note out the way, let's go ahead and navigate through the process of launching your business online with Hostinger's AI website builder. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Hostinger's AI website builder to create a stunning website for your small business. Now, first things first, what you want to do is head over to your browser and type in hostinger.com/Stewart Gauld, or feel free to click the link in our description below this video, and that's going to take you here. Then simply navigate over to Website Builder in the top right hand corner. Then simply navigate down the page and locate the one plan to get started. Now, before we continue, I just want to say a big thank you to Hostinger for supporting our channel and sponsoring this video, and also providing our audience with an exciting discount for their impressive AI website builder. For those that don't know, I've tested dozens of AI website builders to try and identify the best solution for small businesses. And from my point of view, I've found that Hostinger's website builder is one of the most versatile website builders for small businesses on the market. No matter if you're looking to build a blogging business, local business, or full feature e-commerce website, Hostinger allows you to do this with complete ease. The no-code AI website builder offers a visual drag and drop builder for creating your website pages, as well as AI tools that you can leverage and e-commerce tools at no extra cost. And if we navigate down, you can see some other impressive benefits for small businesses, like access to a free domain. We can also set up a free email, which I'll walk you through. And like I mentioned, you can add e-commerce features so you can sell products online. Then we have marketing integrations, 24/7 support. And if we navigate over here, we have AI features. Again, we're going to dive into all the different AI tools that you can leverage. And you can also build up to 100 websites. You have no limit on traffic, and you receive a free SSL, and web hosting is included. And from what I've seen so far, this AI website builder is the most affordable on the market compared to the other tools that I've reviewed. With the discount, you can get started for $2.99 per month at a 75% discount, and you also get 3 months free. Then when you renew your plan after your billing period, the price will increase to $6.99 per month. So as you can see, there is unbelievable value for setting up a small business website online using Hostinger's AI website builder. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up our account. Also, for any reason, if you do not like the service that Hostinger offers, you do get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, so what we're going to do is navigate down and choose the period. And essentially, the longer the billing period, the larger the discount. So I'm going to go ahead and select 12 months for now. Then head down to create your account. Add your email address, then navigate down and select the payment type that you want to use to make this purchase. I'm going to keep credit card selected, then navigate down to have a coupon code. Now, to get an even bigger discount, simply add Stewart Gauld. And then once you've added that coupon code, simply hit apply. And you can see the huge discount up here. So we're just paying $35.89 for 1 year. And like I mentioned, this is going to allow us to create and host a unique website, choose a free domain name, and set up a business email and more. Okay, so before we add our payment details and hit submit secure payment, make sure you have the correct country selected. This business is going to operate out of New Zealand, so I'm going to hit New Zealand. Okay, so like I mentioned, go ahead, add your payment details, then hit submit secure payment, and we'll meet you on the next step. Then once you've successfully made your payment, simply navigate down and add a password for your account. Then hit confirm. Click on Start Now. Then we have these three options, but what we're going to do is navigate down and click on Skip I don't want personalized experience. Then what we want to do is create a new website, so come down and click on Select. And here we have the option to create a website with WordPress or with Hostinger's Builder with AI. And for the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to build our website with Hostinger's AI Website Builder. Now, if you want to learn how to create a website with WordPress, we have many tutorials on our channel for you to check out. Okay, so what we're going to do is navigate down to Select under Hostinger Builder with AI. And first things first, what we want to do is claim a free domain. Remember, Hostinger allows us to choose a free domain name for 1 year. So go ahead and add your business name down here. Then navigate over to your TLD, top level domain, and select a top level domain from the different options down here. The most common TLD is .com. This is the most recognized TLD. Now, if you've already purchased a domain name from a different provider, what you can do is navigate up to use an existing domain, come down and click select, and you can connect that domain with Hostinger. Okay, so once you're happy with your domain name, go ahead and search and see if this domain name is available. And as you can see, this domain is available. Now, if your domain is not available, then you will have to add a variation of your domain or change the TLD, the top level domain. Okay, so what we're going to do now is navigate over to continue. Then here, what we need to do is register our domain name. So go ahead and select your country. Then if you're registering under personal or company, and then click on next step. Then go ahead and add your personal or company details. Then once you've added your details, simply go ahead and click on Finish Registration. And that's going to take us straight to Hostinger's Website Builder. Now we have two options here. We can create a website with AI, or we can choose from pre-made templates. Now for the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to go ahead and create a website with AI. However, if you like, you can choose from professionally designed templates to help you get started when creating your website. Again, like I mentioned, we're just going to use AI to create a unique and stunning website in just a few minutes. Here we need to add some details about our website. Go ahead and add your brand name, then come down and add your website type. And if you can't see your website type down here, simply go ahead and click on Other. Then add a description about your website, about your business. Then once you've added a description, come down and click on Create a Website. Give Hostinger a moment to create your unique AI-generated website. And as you can see, just like that, Hostinger's AI has gone ahead and generated a unique website for your business based on the details that you added. What you want to do is navigate through this website page, make sure that the theme, the style, the overall look of the website is something that you like the look of. Now, what you can also do is let's navigate back up to the top and then come down to template. And at the moment we have template 1 selected. If we click on template 2, that's going to show us another version of this AI generated website. And again, we have the third option here. So I'm pretty happy with the overall style and theme of template 3. Now, don't worry, we can make further customizations to our website pages, sections, and elements. I'll show you how to do this shortly. Now, if we navigate down to style, we can change the overall style of this website. Here we have the font type up here, as well as the color palette. We can change these if we like. And again, if you're not happy with these colors or these fonts, then don't worry, later on we can make changes to the overall style of our website. Now we can also navigate down to pages, and we can quickly add additional pages if we like. I'm going to add services and select this option for now. And that's going to add the services page, which again is generated with AI. Now we also have elements over here where we can choose different elements that we want to add to our different sections on our website pages. And if we navigate up here, we can change the background, and we have other formatting options for our different sections. But what we're going to do is navigate up to full edit mode. And this is where we have full control over our website to make customizations, to add elements and features before we publish our website. Now, before we dive in and start creating and customizing our website, what I'm going to do is navigate back over to the left-hand side, click on these 3 dots, and then come down to Website Manager. So what we want to do is make sure that our Hostinger account is set up correctly before we dive in and start customizing our website and publishing it online. To do this, the first thing that we want to do is verify our email. So the email that you use to sign up with Hostinger, what you want to do is head over to your email inbox. Then go ahead and locate this email and click on Verify Email. And that's going to take you back to your Hostinger home. Then what we want to do is navigate over to our domain and click on Manage, or navigate up to the top and click on Domains. And then locate your domain and click on Manage. And now what we need to do is verify our domain. To do that, head back inside your email inbox, then locate this email. Now, if you cannot find this email in your primary inbox, make sure you check your spam folder. And this is where we'll be asked to click on the link below to verify your email address. Navigate down and click on this link. And that will take you here. Your email address has been verified successfully. Thank you. Now, if you can't click on the link, make sure you copy the link and paste that into a browser, and that will take you here. Okay, so let's head back to our Hostinger dashboard. Okay, so now that we've verified our email and we've also verified our domain name, what we now want to do is set up our business email. So navigate over to Manage next to Email, or you can navigate up to Email up above, and then navigate over to Manage. And for the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to use a free Titan email. Go ahead and click on Select. And as you can see, email plan was successfully selected. Then navigate down to Email and add your email address. So for me, I'm going to add my name, and my business email address is going to be stewart@stewsconsulting.com. I want this email account to be admin. Then go ahead and add your password. Then come down and add a password recovery email address. This is in case you forget your password to log into this business email inbox. Then come down and click on Create New Account to complete the setup of your new business email. And just like that, your business email is set up. Now, if you navigate back over to emails and then come down and locate the email that you just set up, you can simply navigate over to these three dots and then come down and click on Access Webmail. Simply add your new email address and the password down here and then click on Login. Go ahead and confirm your backup email. And once you've added your account name, you can bring your contacts from Gmail. We're going to do this later. You can also set up a professional email signature for your emails. And once you've completed this, that will take you to your email inbox. Now, if we navigate down to Finish Your Setup, this is where you can navigate through the process to complete the setup of your business email. Now, Hostinger uses Titan for business emails. And if you're interested to learn more about Titan and how to get the most out of your business emails, what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description, which will teach you everything that you need to know to get the most out of Titan business emails. And you can use Titan's web version. You can also add it as a desktop app, and you can also download the app on your mobile device. Okay, so with business emails covered, let's head back to our Hostinger account. And back inside Hostinger, what we're going to do is navigate up to Websites and come down and continue customizing this website that we've already created with AI. Okay, now so far we've set up our hosting account, set up our domain name, and created a business email. And we've already created our website using AI. So what we want to do now is start customizing our AI built website. Okay, now if we navigate up to the header, you can see we have a home page, about, contacts, and services page. And before we start customizing our website pages, you first need to understand the page structure. Now, each of your website pages will have a header. This header here is universal, so any change you make on this header, you will see on each of your different website pages. Now, below the header, we have sections, and each of your website pages are made up of these blue sections. If we navigate back up to the top, and within your sections, you'll see these different elements. This is a text element here, we have another text element here, and an image element here. If we navigate down further, again, you can see all these different elements inside each of the different sections. Now, if we navigate back up to the top and navigate over to the left-hand side, we can simply add different elements. We can add a text element, button element, add to bag, image, video, map, and more down here, and we'll talk more about these shortly. Now, in terms of your website page sections, again, we can add additional sections by simply clicking Add Section, and we can add different page sections by simply navigating through the different options on the left-hand side. These are pre-made block or section templates. Or we can simply navigate up to the top and add a blank section. Okay, so what we're going to do is exit out of this. And before we start customizing the sections and elements on our website pages, let's first navigate over to the left-hand side and click on Website Styles. And this is where we can make global changes to the colors, the text, the animations on our website pages. So for example, if I navigate down here and click on Change, I'm going to change this global color to a more red color. So I'm going to choose this color here and I'm going to make it slightly transparent and then click Accept, and I'm happy with that red color. And you can see how many times that color has been used on your website. This black color has been used 45 times on this website. So if you make changes to this color here, then that's going to change the 45 elements or sections that have this color. Then if we navigate over to text, we can change the text. I'm going to navigate down and click on this text. And this is why it's important to make these global changes at the start, because all of the changes you made will be deleted. I'm going to go ahead and click on Reset. And that's going to change the global typography, the text on my website pages to this setup here. Again, I can navigate down and select these other options, and I'm happy with this text style. Then if we navigate back up to the top, we have buttons. We can change the style of our buttons if we like. And this is how my global buttons will appear. Now, if we navigate over to animations, you can choose the type of loading animation that you have across your website. I'm happy with scale. Okay, so when you're happy with your global changes, simply click on Exit. And now we can start customizing the header, the sections, and the elements within each of these sections, as well as the footer down here. Okay, so let's navigate back up to the top. And to make changes to any of these elements within your sections, simply click on the element. Then you can go ahead and click on Edit Text, and then simply change the text. I'm going to go ahead and change this, and I'm happy with this text. Now we can also navigate up to the formatting options up above. We can change the style, the font. We can also change the font size, as well as these other options across here. Now I can also click on this element, and I can drag and drop the element where I want in this section. Now, when you're moving any of your elements, you'll notice a column structure guideline for your page elements. This means you're not going to mess up your positioning. You know exactly the alignment of your different elements. Again, I could do the same with this image here. I'm going to drag that and place that here. I'm actually going to navigate over here and go ahead and edit the text and make this text slightly larger. I'm also going to drag this text element. And then I have other options up here like AI Assist. This will help you create content using AI. And I'll show you how to use this shortly. I can also duplicate this element. I can hide and show this element. For example, if I click here, I can choose to show or hide this element on mobile or desktop. So this is the main header title for my homepage, so I want it to be visible on both mobile and desktop. Then I can also delete elements, and I can click on more, and we have these other options down here. I can copy the element, cut, duplicate, delete, bring forward if I have multiple layers in this section, and more like move back, and send backwards. So I'll click out of here and then navigate over to this image element, and I'm going to replace this image by clicking Change Image. And we can navigate over to Free Images, and we can search the Hostinger Media Library. I'm going to type in Consulting and then come down and use this image here. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and click Add to Page, and that's going to replace that image. Now I can also navigate up to Edit Image, and I have these other options. Again, I can replace this image if I like. I can add the alt text. I can click on Style, and I can change the corner radius. At the moment it's 100%. I can change that to more square if I like. I'm happy with, let's say, 70%. Then we have actions. I can choose if I want anything to happen if a visitor clicks on this image. Then we also have animation. So I'm going to exit that for now, and I'm going to drag this element here and place that over here. And this element behind, I'm going to drag that up here. So I'm happy with that. Now I want to navigate over to this text element, and I'm going to use AI Assist. So think about a prompt that you want to add that's going to help the AI Assist generate the content that you're after. I'm going to add, create a compelling tagline for a small business consultant. I'm going to come down and click on Generate Text, give the AI Assist a moment to load, and as you can see, the AI has gone ahead and generated this text. Now I don't need all of this, so what I'm going to do is click on Edit Text and then come down, and I'm going to delete this whole bit here. And I like this little tagline here. Unlock your business potential with expert guidance. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete this section as well as the quotations, and I'm happy with that. Now if we navigate down to another section, I could go ahead and move this if I like. I'm going to place this up here. And then what I want to do is add a button element. By selecting add element, I'm going to go ahead and click on button. Now it's going to add a button up here. I'm going to simply drag that and place that element down here, and then make sure it aligns nicely. And I'm going to click edit button and change the button text to contact us. Then navigate down to link to, and I want to link this button to a page on my website. I'm going to link it to my contact page. And I'm happy with that. I can also change the style and the animation of this button, but I'm happy with that for now. I can also go ahead and duplicate this button, and I'm going to drag this button down here. And let's go ahead and place this button over here. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and move these text elements, place that button there and the text element down here. Now if I click on this button, I'm going to go ahead and edit the button and change this to our services. And then go ahead and link this button to services down here. And I'm happy with that. So now when a website visitor clicks on our services, that's going to take them to our services page. Again, what we can do is navigate over to elements over on the left hand side, and there's other different elements we can add. For example, a video. If I click on video, I can choose to add this video somewhere on my website pages, somewhere on my section. Maybe I could delete this image here and replace it with a video, and I can link the video from YouTube. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this video for now, and then come down and click on add section. And remember, you can add professionally made template sections that you can then customize the way that you like. I'm going to come down and add a contact form, and I like the look of this one. I'm going to add that in here. And then as you can see, if we navigate down here, I have a contact form down here. I'm going to go ahead and actually delete this section. To do that, simply navigate over to delete, and that's going to delete that section, as I've already added a contact form in here. Now I'm going to click on this image, click on edit image, and change the image by navigating over to free images, or I can upload my own images if I like. And then I'm going to type in business success and see what images appear. So I like the look of this one. I'm going to go ahead and use this image. Then I'm going to navigate over to style, and I'm going to change the corner radius. I like the look of that. Now we can also edit the form. If we click on edit form, we want to make sure the form is set up correctly. So if we navigate down to email, what we're going to do is add our business email that we set up earlier, because we want emails to come from this form and be sent to our business email inbox, the one that we just set up with Titan. Then we can also navigate over to fields, and we can add a form field if we like. We can make changes to our form field. We can also customize the button if we like, the submit button down here, the style and animation. I'm going to exit out of that, and as you can see, if we navigate up to saved, you can see that autosave is on. Your changes are saved every few minutes as you work, so you don't have to keep saving your changes. Now if we navigate over here, you can also undo and redo your different changes that you've made. Now, if we navigate over to these two views, we can display and make changes to our website based on these different views. At the moment, we have this desktop view selected. If we click on mobile, so as you can see up here, this text overlaps this image. So what we could do is make changes on mobile. If I click on this image, I'm going to make the image smaller and add that up here. Now, all the changes that you're making on mobile will only be made on mobile. So for example, if I make this image smaller on mobile and then click on desktop, there is no change on the desktop version. This is all about making sure that our website pages, sections, and elements are responsive across the different devices. So I'm going to navigate back over to mobile and then navigate through this page. Everything else looks quite nice, except for this section here. Again, I'm going to go ahead and make this image smaller. I'm happy with that. If I come down, again, I'm going to do the same with this image, and this button's overlapping slightly, and I'm happy with the responsiveness on mobile. So I'm going to navigate back over to desktop, and you want to make sure that you're taking the time to customize each of your website pages, just like I've showed you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and actually customize the header. We want to change this logo up here. So what I'm going to do is click on the header, and then navigate over to change logo, and then come down to replace image. And I'm going to upload a logo I created earlier. So here's the logo that I want to use. And I'm going to go ahead and select this logo. And then I can change the width of the logo if I like, as well as change the menu spacing. But I'm happy with that. I can also navigate over to style and change the header style, for example, the font, the header text color, and more. Now what I'm going to do is navigate over to layout, change the menu position if I like. I can go centered or far right. I'm happy with far right. So what I'm going to do is exit out of this and then navigate down to the footer. I want to add my logo down here. To do that, I'm going to click on this element, and I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this and then navigate up to add element, and I'm going to add an image and make this smaller. I can also drag the section height and make that smaller again. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to change this image by clicking change image and then upload files. And here's a different variation of my logo. I'm going to select this logo and then make sure it fits nicely. And I'm happy with that. Now you want to make sure you're adding your business address and contact details in your footer as well. You can do that by simply navigating up to add element and adding a text element. Now you can either click or you can drag and place that where you like. So I'm going to edit text, then click on heading style, and then click on paragraph, and quickly add some basic contact details. And as you can see, I've quickly added this. You'd want to add your name, address, and phone number down here. You can also add other information in your footer if you like. Okay, so that's a brief demonstration on how you can customize your website pages. Now, if we navigate over to the left-hand side and click on Pages and Navigation, these are our 4 pages that we currently have on our website. Now, to add an additional page, simply navigate down and click on Add Page. You can choose to add an empty page, or you can choose from the list down here. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and add projects and then click on this layout. And I'm happy with the name projects and the page URL. I can choose to hide this page, but I want this page to appear in my navigation, which is up here. So I'm going to come down and click on save. And as you can see, I now have 5 pages in my user navigation in my menu. If I navigate over to the left-hand side, we can choose to rearrange the way that these pages display in the menu. For example, I'm going to drag contacts and I'm going to place that down here. And then project is going to be in front of services. Now you can also add sub menus. For example, if I navigate down to add page, I'm going to navigate up to new empty page, and this service is going to be called digital strategy. And I'm happy with the page URL. So I'm going to come down and click on save. Now with this page, what I'm going to do is drag and place that as a sub page under services. Now, if I navigate over to services, you can see that there is a drop down with this services page down here, digital strategy. And you can add additional sub pages under your primary items if you like. Now, if we navigate down here, we can also add a new drop down similar to like I just showed you. And we can also add a link. This could be a resource that isn't on our website and we want to link this resource on our primary menu. Now, if you want to navigate through each of these different pages, simply click on the page. And that's going to take you to the page where you can start editing and customizing that page. As you can see, we're currently on the About page. If I exit out of this, again, I can rearrange this content if I like and navigate through the same process of customizing each of the sections and elements on this page. Okay, so I'm going to navigate back over to Pages and Navigation. And again, with each of these pages, what we can do is click on this gear icon. And we can choose to make a page our home page. We also have settings and SEO settings and more options down here. Okay, so before we move on, it's important to spend time on each of your website pages that you've created and spend time customizing each of the sections and elements. Okay, so now what we're going to do is navigate back over to the left-hand side and then come down and click on blog. This is where you can add a blog to your website. Simply navigate down and click on start a blog. And as you can see, we now have a blog page. And at the moment we have default placeholder content blogs. We've got these 4 blogs here. And to create a new blog, simply navigate down to add new post. And then similar to customizing your website pages, all you need to do is click on each of the different sections. So I'm going to go ahead and click on change post title. And here you can add information like the post title, post description, post URL, as well as the authors and post date. I'm going to go ahead and quickly add these details. So I'm happy with this. My post title, 10 tips for local business success online. The post description, 10 tips for local business success online using free tools and strategies. This is the URL. The post is by me, and then the post date down here. I'm going to navigate down and click on save. Now remember, if you want to make any of those changes again, simply navigate up to change post title. You can navigate over to featured image. You can add an image if you like. So I'm going to go ahead and click on add image, choose from free images. I'm going to go ahead and use this image here. and then click on add to page. And now my blog post has an image. I'm also going to navigate over to categories and add a category. So I'm happy with local business as my first category and then click save. Then all I need to do is navigate down here and start writing content. What I'm going to do is click on AI Assist and then add my post title in here. And I'm going to use AI to create a post for me. And as you can see, we have the post down here. Now I'm going to make this section larger. And what I would do is spend some time customizing this text to make sure that it's structured correctly and has all the information that I want to provide. Again, you can add elements to your post. So you can add images, buttons, and you can also add additional sections. Now I'm going to navigate up to this and change the image and click on free images and then use the same image that I use for the featured image. And here's the image over here. I'm going to go ahead and add that image. And as you can see, if I navigate up here, the status of this post is draft. If I click here, I can publish this post. Okay, so let's navigate back over to our blog. And I'm going to go ahead and delete these draft posts by simply navigating over to these three dots and then clicking delete and then delete. And I'm going to do that with all three of these blog posts. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and created my first blog post. If I navigate over to blog, that's going to take me to my blog, but I currently do not have any live blogs. If I navigate back over to blog on the left-hand side, I can navigate over to these three dots and I can come down and publish this blog if I'm ready to publish this blog live online. I'm going to go ahead and do that for now because that's going to publish this blog on my website. However, my website is currently not live because I haven't published the website. So I've gone ahead and published this blog, but not the website yet. Okay, so just like that, we've created a blog section for our website and we've created and published our first blog using AI. Next, what we're going to do is navigate over to online store. And this is ideal for those small businesses that want to start selling products online. You can upload up to 500 products and you can quickly and easily manage your online store. Okay, so let's go ahead and add an online store to our website. And as you can see, if we navigate up to our menu, we now have an online store. And this is what your online store will look like. As you can see, we have default placeholder products. To manage your products, simply navigate up to manage products and then navigate down and click on manage store. Then here you want to name your store. I'm just going to call this store for now and then hit continue. Then make sure your store country and currency is correct. Then go ahead and click on continue. Now here we have a simple online store checklist. What we want to do is add products to our online store. We also want to add an online payment so that we can get paid from our customers. Then we also want to make sure that our company information is correct. Now if we navigate over to the left hand side, we can view and manage our products here. We can also add and manage categories, view all our orders that our customers have placed, and we can also view appointments if we have appointments set up. You can also offer your customers discounts to entice your customers to make purchases. And then we have store settings. Okay, so what I'm going to do is navigate up to products, then click on add product. Here we have the option to set up and sell physical products, services, we can set up paid appointments, we can sell digital products, and we can also collect donations. For me, I'm going to go ahead and add a digital product. And with each of the products that you want to add, you just need to fill out this product information. First off, go ahead and add an image of your product. And here's the digital product that I want to add. And this is an ebook that I want to sell on my website. I can also add additional images. I'm going to add a title, then the subtitle. Here we can add a ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and add new, and then add a description down here. Then once you've added a description, you can leverage the different formatting options up above for your product description. Then navigate down and add a price, discounted price, and stock keeping unit. Below this, you can choose to track the quantity if you like. Then you can add categories if you've created any, and then upload the digital file so that your customers can receive an email with the link to download this digital product. So for mine, I'm going to upload the PDF that my customers can download once they make this purchase. This is the ebook PDF. I'm going to go ahead and open this and then click on save. And as you can see, the new product has been added. Now what I'm going to do is select all products, then untick the product I just created, and then navigate up to delete. I want to delete these default products. And as you can see, I now have one product on my online store. Now, if we navigate over to categories, again, this is where we can add specific categories. If we navigate down to orders, we can view and manage all our orders. Then we also have appointments. If we've set up appointments, And again, we have discounts down here. We can create and add and share discounts with our audience. And then we have store settings. Under store settings, you want to take the time to add your store details and your company information, as well as set up payments like Stripe or PayPal. If we click here, as you can see, we can quickly go ahead and connect our PayPal account or our Stripe account, and we can also set up manual payments. So take the time to set up these different options. Now, if you want to learn more about using PayPal and Stripe for business, what I'll do is add 2 tutorials down below in the description that will help you get started with both PayPal and Stripe. So go ahead and check out those if you're interested. Now, what we're going to do is navigate back to store settings. You can also customize shipping. So if you're selling physical products, you can add your shipping zones and the different rates for each of those different shipping zones. You can also customize your checkout and add your own branding and additional fields if you like. Then you can also customize your emails, so email notifications to customers, as well as taxes and invoices. So everything to do with setting up your online store can be found in store settings. Okay, so what we're going to do is navigate back over to dashboard and then head back to edit website. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on store. And as you can see, we have one digital product, one product that we've added to our online store. Now I can continue customizing this page if I like, my store page, to make it more exciting and personalized. We can also navigate over to pages and navigation again, and we can choose to rearrange where we place this store on our primary menu. I'm happy with the store over here, so what I can do is navigate down, leave that here, but I want to move this blogging page, and I'm going to add that next to projects, so the blog appears next to projects. So now I've got a home page, about, projects page, blog, services with a drop down, and subpage, digital strategy, as well as contacts and store. Now, if you want to change any of these items, simply navigate over to that item and click on settings. And I'm going to navigate up to rename. Now, I don't want this to be contacts. I want this to be contact us. And I'm happy with that. I'm going to navigate down and click on save. Okay, so next what we want to do is navigate down to AI tools. If we click here, we have a few options. We can generate a logo with AI, we can create content with the AI writer, and we can also use the AI Heatmap. If we navigate up to logo maker, this is where you can use AI to generate a logo for you. So if you currently do not have a logo for your brand, what you can do is use this AI logo maker to create a logo for you. I'm going to add my business name in here and then come down and add a slogan. So you can choose to add this is optional, and then add the brand industry. I'm going to add business consulting and then click start creating. Navigate up and click on create. And as you can see, I've used my 1 credit. Now you can also buy more credits here if you want to continue using this tool. So here are the 4 logos that I can choose from. Let's say I like the look of this one. I can change the name, add a slogan. I can also change the font, and then I can change the icon if I like. I can choose from the icon library or AI drawn icons. I'm going to type in business and then come down and use this icon. I like the look of this. I can change the scale, layout, and the color of the text and icon. To download, simply navigate over to download for free. Okay, so I'm happy with the logo I currently have, so I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this and navigate back to my website. Okay, so if we navigate back over to AI tools, we also have AI writer, and we can use the AI writer to quickly fill our website with beautiful content in a matter of seconds. Just choose a topic. For example, I'm going to navigate down to small business and then select a category. Let's say a coffee shop, and then select a paragraph. I'm going to go ahead and select about, and then choose the language and click on generate text. Now this is only really helpful if you can find the exact category and topic within this tool. I suggest sticking to the AI assistant that you can find when creating content inside your elements and sections on your website. However, with the AI writer, we can navigate through the different text that the AI has generated, and we can copy this text and add that to our website. Again, there's nothing that was relevant to my website type, so I wouldn't use this for this website. Next, Hostinger also offers an AI Heatmap. If we click here, and let's navigate over to a different page. I'm going to navigate over to the home page, and let's go ahead and click on AI Heatmap again. And essentially this AI Heatmap helps you predict your users' behavior, the website visitors, and what they're clicking on, what they're interested in on your different website pages. If we navigate down here, you can see less attention versus more attention. So the more red these heat patches are, the more likely your visitors are going to engage with that element or section. Remember, this is a prediction. However, this will help you add specific call to actions to your website pages. For example, if I navigate up to the top, you can see that a lot of attention is on this section here. So what I could do is add a button below this because I know that my website visitors will see this element. And that could help me drive more leads, more conversions, and ultimately more revenue. Okay, so below the AI tools, we also have analytics. This is where you can view your website's analytics. You can also navigate over to general settings, and you can add a favicon, which is the image that shows in the browser tab, as well as link preview image for when someone shares your website online. And then you have the cookie banner and then the prefix down here. You can choose to use this at the beginning of your domain if you like. Then below that we have integrations. This is where you can manage and connect all your favorite apps. For example, you can connect Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, Messenger live chat, as well as WhatsApp and more. You can also manually connect through custom code if you have a tool that doesn't automatically connect with Hostinger. Then below integrations, we have again analytics, which shows the analytics on your website. At the moment, we can't see anything because our website is currently not live. Below that, we have SEO, and this allows you to further optimize your SEO, search engine optimization. You can come down and add a website title down here. You can add the website language, and you also want to do the same in terms of optimizing each of these different website pages. For example, if we click on services, we want to add a page description of our services as well as for each of these other pages. And this is how your page title and description will appear in search results. Again, you want to add your SEO title that displays up here and your meta description, which displays down here in search engines. So take the time to optimize each of your website pages. Make sure you include keywords. These are the keywords that your potential customers, your website visitors, your audience are searching online in order to find your business, in order to find your products and services. Okay, so what we're going to do is navigate back and then navigate back down to analytics again, and then click on form submissions. This is where you can view all your form submissions that are coming from your contact form that you've added to your different website pages. Okay, so what we're going to do is exit out of this and then navigate down to languages. This is where you can add specific languages to your website. So for example, if a visitor from Spain arrives on your website and it's in English, they can change it to Spanish if you've set up the Spanish translation for your website. Simply navigate up here, add the language, Espanol, then go ahead and select the flag. If you can see it down here, I'm going to go ahead and add this. And as you can see, if we navigate up here, you now have a language switcher. If we navigate down, we can hide the language switcher if we like. And again, you can add additional languages. The only issue with this is you have to now go through your website pages and translate all the different content into Spanish or the language that you selected. It would be great if Hostinger automatically translated your website and then you just needed to make small edits if you found any translation issues. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of this. Now, you also have access to 24/7 customer support. So if you have any issues, you can chat directly with the customer support team. Okay, so once you've taken the time to create and customize each of your website pages, it's time to launch our website live online. To do that, we can simply navigate over to Go Live. But before we do that, it's best to preview your website. You can preview what your website looks like on desktop. So have a look through each of your different website pages and then navigate over to mobile to preview what your website pages look like on mobile. Again, you can navigate through all the different pages, and if there's anything you don't like the look of, you can make those changes. I'm going to navigate back to editor. And then when you've made all the changes to your website, you're happy with your website pages, all the content that you've added, then we can go ahead and publish our website live. Simply navigate up to Go Live and then come down and click on Go Live. And congratulations, just like that, your website is now live online and your potential customers, your website visitors can find your website across different search engines. This is your published URL. You can go ahead and copy this and share it across your different platforms or your different social media channels. If you want to copy this URL, simply navigate down and click on this copy link, and that's going to copy your website URL. However, that is everything that I wanted to cover in this Hostinger AI website builder tutorial for small businesses. And there we have it, guys. That is it for this complete hosting an AI website builder tutorial for small businesses. Now, if you have any questions about this tutorial, make sure to pop them down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this tutorial all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And that way, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.